The Prophecy of Saint Malachy, a mysterious revelation about the popes. Throughout the history of Christianity, many prophecies have foretold the future of the Church, but few are as controversial and enigmatic as the prophecy of Saint Malachy. Believed to have emerged in the 12th century, this prophecy presents a cryptic list of popes from that time until the end of the world. But is this a precise prediction, or merely a legend designed to shake the faith of believers? Let us delve into the labyrinth of this prophecy to uncover the hidden truths within. Who was Saint Malachy? Saint Malachy, 1094-1148, was the Archbishop of Armagh, Ireland, renowned for his strict monastic life and the miracles attributed to him. It is said that in 1139, during a visit to Rome, Malachy experienced a strange vision of all the future popes, from Pope Celestine II, who reigned from 1143 to 1144, to the final pope. He then wrote down a list of 112 short phrases, each representing a pope. Mysterious predictions and astonishing coincidences. Saint Malachy's list does not explicitly state the names of the popes, but rather provides concise phrases describing them. Strangely, many of these descriptions eerily match the characteristics or circumstances of later popes. For instance, Pastor Angelicus, angelic shepherd, believed to refer to Pope Pius XIII, 1939-1958, who was known for his piety and diplomatic efforts during World War II. De Medietate Lunae, from the half of the moon, refers to Pope John Paul I, 1978, whose papacy lasted only 33 days, the length of a lunar cycle. Gloria Olivae, the glory of the olive, related to Pope Benedict XVI, who belonged to the Benedictine order, symbolized by the olive tree. These coincidences have led many to believe that Saint Malachy's prophecy is genuinely accurate, though some scholars question its authenticity. Petrus Romanus, the last pope. The most striking aspect of this list is the final pope, Petrus Romanus, Peter the Roman. According to the prophecy, he will lead the Church through a period of great persecution before the city of seven hills, Rome, is destroyed, and the Lord judges his people. This strongly implies the end of times. The current pope, Francis, is not explicitly labeled as Petrus Romanus, but since he is the 266th pope and Saint Malachy's list only contains 112 popes, many speculate that he might be the last pope or signify a new era for the Church. Truth or mere legend? Despite its allure, many scholars doubt the authenticity of this prophecy. The list did not become publicly known until 1595, over 400 years after Saint Malachy's death. Some believe it was fabricated in the 16th century for political purposes during a papal election. Moreover, the descriptions of popes before the 16th century appear surprisingly accurate, while those after are more vague and open to broad interpretation. This raises suspicions that the earlier part was written after the events had occurred, while the latter section was intentionally ambiguous. What does this prophecy mean for us? Whether true or not, Saint Malachy's prophecy remains one of the most fascinating mysteries in the history of the Catholic Church. It provokes deep reflection on the Church's future, the challenges ahead, and whether the end of times is truly approaching as predicted. Perhaps instead of fearing it as a doomsday prophecy, we should view it as a reminder of the ever-changing world and the importance of faith during the most difficult times. What do you think? Are we living in the final days of the Church as prophesied, or is this merely a legend passed down through time? Share your thoughts.
Sigil, magical symbols, mystery and creation. Sigils, also known as magical symbols, are signs created with the purpose of focusing willpower and energy on a specific desire. In many cultures and mystical traditions, sigils are considered powerful tools to manifest intentions into reality. through a combination of symbolism, the mind, and personal energy. What is a sigil? Sigils originate from ancient mystical systems, particularly within chaos magic. They are deliberately designed symbols that represent a specific intention or desire. Once created and activated, sigils help program the subconscious, sending your intention into the universe without interference from doubts or rational limitations. How to create a simple sigil. Creating a sigil is not overly complex, but it requires focus and belief. Here are the steps to create your own sigil. Define your intention. Write down your desire in the form of an affirmation, such as, "I am confident and successful in everything I do." Remove vowels and duplicate letters. Take the sentence and remove vowels and repeating letters to create a simplified sequence of characters. For example, original sentence, "I am confident and successful in everything I do." After removing vowels, MCNFDNTNDSCCSFLNVRYTHNGD. After removing duplicates, MCNFDTSLVRYHG, design the symbol. Use the remaining letters to create a unique symbol. You can arrange, overlap, and modify them in a creative way to form an abstract and meaningful shape. Activate the sigil. Once completed, the sigil needs to be activated to become a true magical tool. There are several ways to do this. Meditation, focus on the sigil, visualize your intention, and feel it manifesting. Burning, burn the sigil on a piece of paper to release its energy. Breath and emotion, feel the energy flowing into the sigil as you breathe deeply and focus on your desire. How do sigils work? Sigils work by embedding your intention into the subconscious without interference from conscious doubts. Once activated, you should let go of the original desire to avoid weakening its energy with overthinking or skepticism. Trust that the universe will handle the rest. Conclusion. Sigils are not just artistic symbols, but powerful tools that connect you to your inner strength. Creating and using sigils does not require belief in any specific religious system, only focus and confidence in yourself. Try creating your first sigil and explore its magical potential. What really is the law of Thelema? Liber al vel legis. The law of Thelemus is one of the most intriguing and mysterious philosophical and spiritual doctrines of the modern era. Rooted in the teachings of Aleister Crowley, the English occultist, magician, and writer, Thelema is a religious and philosophical system that emphasizes personal will, self-discovery, and spiritual enlightenment. At its core, it is derived from Liber al vel legis, also known as the Book of the Law, which Crowley claimed to have received through a mystical experience in 1904. The origins of Thelema. The law of Thelema is primarily based on Liber al vel legis, a text Crowley claimed was dictated to him by a spiritual entity named Aiwass over 3 days in Cairo, Egypt. The book serves as the foundational scripture of Thelema and introduces its key principles. The name Thelema itself comes from the Greek word thelema, meaning will. This concept of true will is central to Thelemic philosophy, the core tenets of Thelema. At the heart of Thelema is a simple yet profound declaration. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will. These statements, taken from Liber al vel legis, encapsulate the essence of Thelemic belief. But what do they actually mean? Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. This phrase is often misunderstood as an endorsement of hedonism or lawlessness. However, in Thelemic philosophy, true will refers to one's deepest, most authentic purpose in life, aligned with their spiritual nature. It is not about reckless self-indulgence, but about understanding and fulfilling one's destiny. Love is the law, love under will. This principle suggests that love is a guiding force, but it must be in harmony with one's true will. It is not about blind passion, but about a husher love that aligns with one's divine purpose. The 3 chapters of Liber el vel legis. The Book of the Law is divided into 3 chapters, each attributed to different divine aspects. Nuit, the infinite goddess of the night sky, representing boundless potential and cosmic unity. Hadit, the point of pure consciousness and motion, symbolizing the essence of personal experience and self-discovery. Rahur Kuit, a form of the Egyptian god Horus, embodying strength, war, and the new era of spiritual awakening. Each chapter presents mystical and sometimes cryptic verses that have been widely interpreted by Thelemites and scholars alike. Thelema's influence and modern relevance. Thelema has had a significant impact on modern occultism, influencing various magical traditions, esoteric orders, and even elements of psychology and philosophy. Organizations such as the Ordo Templi Orientis, OTO, and the AF-La follow Crowley's teachings and work to spread the philosophy of Thelema. The philosophy of Thelema can also be seen as a precursor to contemporary ideas of self-actualization, free will, and personal responsibility. It encourages individuals to seek their true purpose and to act in accordance with their highest potential. This message of self-discovery and spiritual exploration continues to attract people today. Conclusion. The Law of Thelema, as presented in Liber el vel legis, is a powerful spiritual doctrine that urges individuals to seek their own true will and live in accordance with it. While it remains a subject of debate and interpretation, its core message resonates with those who seek personal empowerment, freedom, and a deeper understanding of their spiritual journey. Whether viewed as a mystical revelation or an esoteric philosophy, Thelema continues to be a fascinating and influential path in the realm of spirituality and self-discovery. As Crowley himself famously wrote, "Every man and every woman is a star." Perhaps the Law of Thelema is ultimately about recognizing and embracing that inner light within each of us.